Hello, Abnormal Investigations. I got another encounter for you. I hope you're having a great Sunday. We're going to do a double drop Sunday, guys. I'm going to try to do a double drop a lot this week if I can. I hope you all enjoy the double drops. Also, don't forget Monday, we're going to be live. We're going to be talking about an unsolved mystery that happened in Oklahoma. I'm back to investigating again. That's how I started my channel. A lot of you all liked how I investigated. It's what I've done most of my life. It was my part of my career. So I'm back to doing that a little bit as I can, and I'm going to be looking into a unsolved mystery that happened here in Oklahoma. It involves supernatural, demons, possible cryptids, and the cult. So we're going to dive into it and see what we think actually happened to the family and see if we can come up with a plausible theory. Alright guys, I got an encounter for you. We'll go ahead and jump into it. I hope you enjoy this one, and I look forward to seeing your comments. I've always been a night owl, enjoying the peace and quiet that comes with the darkness, but over the past few weeks I've started to feel a growing sense of unease as the night falls. At first it was just the little things, a strange noise here, a movement out of the corner of my eye there. I brushed it off as mere paranoia. But as the occurrences continued, I started to feel like I was being watched. I tried to shake off the feeling, telling myself I was just being silly. But as the days went by, the sensation only grew stronger. I started to feel like I was being stalked, like something was lurking just out of sight, waiting for its moment to strike. I began to vary my routine, changing the times I'd go out to the backyard or take a walk around the neighborhood. But no matter what I did, the feeling would remain. It wasn't until last night that I saw it. I was standing in my backyard, taking in the cool night air, when I saw a figure emerge from the shadows. At first I thought it was a person, but as it drew closer I realized it was something entirely different. It was tall and gaunt, with the eyes that glowed like the ambers in the dark. Its body was humanoid, but its head was unmistakably canine. I froze, my heart racing as the creature took a step closer. For what felt like an eternity, we just stared at each other. I was too scared to move, too scared to breathe. The creature, on the other hand, seemed completely calm, its eyes fixed on me with an unnerving intensity. As I stood there, I noticed something strange. The creature's eyes seemed to be changing color, shifting from a bright yellow to a deep orange. It was subtle change, but it was unmistakable. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the creature turned and disappeared into the darkness. I stood there for a long time, trying to process what I had just seen. As I made my way back to the house, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. I kept looking over my shoulder, expecting to see the creature lurking in the shadows behind me. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm convinced that I saw a Dogman. I've heard stories about these creatures before, but I never thought I'd actually see one, and now I'm not so sure. I've tried to research the creature to learn more about what I saw, but there's not much out there really. Some people say the Dogman are shapeshifters able to take on human or canine form at will. Others claim they are simply wild animals misidentified by frightened witnesses. I don't know what to believe, but I do know one thing. I'll be keeping a close eye out from now on. I've started to take precautions, locking my doors and windows at night and carrying a flashlight with me whenever I go outside. I know it's probably just my imagination, but I could swear that I've seen the creature lurking around my house. I've caught glimpses of it out of the corner of my eye, looking in my windows, and I've heard strange noises at night. I'm trying to stay calm, but it's getting harder and harder. I feel like I'm living a nightmare, and I don't know what to do or even how to wake up from this nightmare. I've considered talking to someone about what I've seen, but I'm not sure how to do it or who to turn to. The police? Question mark. A paranormal investigator? I don't know. I decided to reach out to you, Mike, because, well, I've heard you're both. That I've seen the creature lurking around my house, and I'm afraid. I'm trying to stay calm. I don't know what to do. All I know is that I'm scared, and I don't know what to do. Mike, I'm hoping that you'll be able to help me, or at least some of your listeners. I'll be reading the comments for all of your suggestions. Thank you so very much. Love your channel, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much, and I'm glad that you feel comfortable sharing that with us. That makes us feel good. We have a whole bunch of good people here. I'm sure we'll have some good advice for you. Again, if you're having things around your home, always make sure your windows are locked. Make sure your doors are secured. Make sure you have motion detector lights, but also on your windows, if you have blinds and stuff, make sure that they're covered completely, and make sure that you can't see your shadow through the blinds if you have an indoor light on. Make sure that they're completely blacked out. That way it doesn't know what room you're in, and it can't watch you, which I believe they're really into watching you. I believe that watching is one of the things they do, and it's distilled in them. So I think if you take that away from them and put the lights up, they'll move on. I appreciate you sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Until next time, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner, and we'll see you on the next one.